actually take to start seeing results in the gym? I want to answer that question for you here today because we get asked it all the time. So first of all, I'm Randy Hartz. I'm the owner of Complete Fitness here in Sioux Falls, where we help busy men and women lose weight, gain energy, and basically add more quality of life to their years. So this question about how long does it take to see results, typically the main question is, how long does it actually take to lose weight? And so weight loss, the canned answer that most fitness professionals are going to give you is that it takes every week, you can expect to lose anywhere from a pound to a pound and a half. And if you do anything more than that, typically it's not sustainable long term. But let's look big picture. Really, the scale is not the best way to measure progress. And the best way to measure progress is really body fat percentage. And so there's a few different ways to test that out. The best way is like using something. We've got an in-body scale, which is a very high dollar costly scale that you step on, and it gives you a body fat percentage. It gives you a real nice printout. It tells you your weight, your resting metabolic rate, how many calories you're going to burn in a day. But no pinching your fat or anything like that. So nothing crazy. But that's the best way to do it. So then as you're making progress every 3 or 4 weeks, you step back on that thing and you see, is your muscle tissue staying the same, if not increasing, while your body fat is decreasing. So you want to just over time be a smaller version of yourself. That's the main goal here. You can also do that by getting your fat pinched with skin folds, which again is not the most comfortable thing to do. You can do inch measurements, which is another great way to measure it. Some other ways to measure progress is by simply asking these questions. How is your energy levels throughout the day? If your energy levels are high or for sure balanced out, that means that your body is typically moving in the right direction. How's your appetite throughout the day? Are you sitting around thinking about food all day long? Because if you are, typically you're not getting enough good quality nutrition in, and your body's starving, and that's not something that's going to be sustainable for you long term. And then, again, the clothes sizes, those are a very easy way to know if your body's kind of shrinking in the right spot. So if your clothes are getting looser, like in the waist and the hips, and leg area, and maybe even a little tighter in the arms and so forth, that you're dropping body fat a lot of times while gaining or at least maintaining the lean muscle tissue that you've got already. And then another question is how is your strength in the gym? If the strength is going up or at least staying the same, we know that we're taking care of that lean muscle tissue. And again, the majority of people that we work with are looking for some sort of transformation physically, as far as fat loss goes. And so strength training is a real key to that. So I didn't mean to kind of tap dance around the answer of how long it takes to get results. But again, we want to make sure that we're looking for the right results first and foremost, which is body fat loss. Most people want to move better. They want to feel better. They want to have a ton of energy. And again, just looking at the scale alone, it's deceptive. That number fluctuates from day to day, month to month, depending on what you've eaten, how much water you've drank, all those different factors, and it can drive you absolutely insane if that's the only unit of measurement that you're looking at. But again, healthy, sustainable, long-term fat loss, we're looking at a pound to a pound and a half per week. We can accelerate those results. Obviously, it matters with how much weight you have to lose overall. Somebody that comes in that's maybe got 80 to 100 pounds to lose versus somebody that maybe has 10 to 15 pounds to lose. On the higher end, they're going to lose weight more quickly than the person that doesn't have as much weight to lose. So hopefully that helps answer that question on how long it takes to actually see results. The great news is your energy levels are going to go up within the first week to 2 weeks. And I hear it all the time. People will say, man, if I knew how good I was going to feel, I would have started this a long time ago. So really think about that. If you're on the fence and thinking about getting started, the energy and how great you're going to feel, that's the number one thing, and that's the number one key. So, I encourage you to start on that now. If you need help, I'll post in the links below how we can help you out. But again, that's about how long it takes to start seeing results. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the gym.